Hola, mijitas. You know, I've been going for a little minute, just a little TT, but I'm here to spill the tea. I asked a couple on my social media. I was like, what y'all want to do? Like, baby, do you want the apartment info? I got an apartment on my 18th birthday. Not when I turned, but on my 18th birthday, I got approved for my first apartment. I know. Living lavish. Just kidding. On a budget. Not even lying. But everybody wanted to know about how I got my first apartment. Ain't nobody want to know about no bundles down my back, you know what I'm saying? No update on how she's still pushing, how she's still kicking. Kendra's boutique wig, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want to know about that. They want to know about the apartment, the house, baby, what's good. So I'm going to let you know. So, let's start from the beginning. Well, when I was apartment hunting or whatever, I do advise everybody, save money. I don't care. I may not have saved money, so I could tell you from both sides of the fence. As everybody else say, you know what I'm saying, like, it is good to save money. Make sure you got first and second month's rent. Like, if you have the possibility to do that, please do. Please do. Especially if you bougie and you like to keep your hair nice, you like to keep your nails nice, you like your makeup, honey. Make sure you save that coin because, girl, baby girl, it'll all keep walking out the door when these bills start rolling in. All you think about, bills, rent due, bills, bills. So make sure you save money. But I do have, alternate side, but I'll get to that later. Save money. And then, actually, a lot of places may want you to have a co-signer as you're like 18 and fresh without no credit. But make sure, like, if you go to a lot of apartments, they do take 18-year-olds with no rental history, no credit, and no co-signer. So I didn't even have a co-signer or rental history or credit, but they still approve me because it's like you're fresh, you're brand new, start. So it's not like you have a bad rental history. So just do a lot of digging on and ask them, talk to them, let them know, like, hey, listen, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm 18, I just need a fresh start, I'm just looking for X, Y, and Z. And basically how you would get approved, what they would start off with is they would look at, of course, your rental history, your credit, but really what you need to focus on is your income. Baby girl, 3 times the rent is what the coin got to hit. And see, me, I had a little bit of leeway since I made tips. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, some nights I can make 50, but some nights I can make 100. But I talked to my manager. I said, we here, baby. I make 100. More than 100. Like, I be kicking out cash. So I gotta give my props to them because they did help me get approved. But that's how I got my end of the bargain is as far as income. Just make sure like 3 times the rent is not pushable. Unless if you go the co-signer route, they gotta make about, I think, 6 times the rent. And they gotta have perfect rental history. They gotta have, if they do have or rent a home, or have an apartment that they rent, or have a mortgage, they have to make 6 times your rent minus their rent. So they, like, if they pay rent, let's say they rent, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like $900. They gotta make 6 times your rent plus that $900. They can't just make 6 times your rent. Like, with all their bills deducted out, they still gotta make 6 times your rent. So that wasn't the route for me. I personally could not find a co-signer that made that much money. So I was like, let's not do that. And then as far as a guarantor, that was a long route because, like I said, perfect rental history, perfect credit. They got to make at least, I believe it's 2 times your rent. No. They got to make 5 times your rent. Guarantors have to make 5 times your rent. And what's the nitty gritty, what I was looking for videos when I was looking it up is like the process. That's the process. That's what they look for. And then boom. All right. I got approved on my 18th birthday because as soon as 12 o'clock hit, I did all my applications. And later on that day, like, actually, everyone approved me at all the apartments I applied for. I applied for 3 in total, and all of them approved me later on that day. Being that, you know what I'm saying, like, really, nowadays, all everybody care about is the dollar, baby. All they care about is the coin. So if you flashing coins, they gonna want it. You know what I'm saying? Not unless you have like bad credit, like you don't pay up or anything. But if you're just new, you know what I'm saying, you just starting everything off, all they care about is money. As long as you can pay them their money, they don't care. So that's all they was really focused on. So once you get past that and you get approved, like I did, first thing you gotta do, well, with my apartment, renter's insurance. It's not a lot, but it's something that a lot of people look past, like, you know, getting renter's insurance on your house or your apartment. And I pay, like, not much, like $40 a month on it. And then water bill. Water bill, I thought that, oh yeah, I don't pay water bill, you know what I'm saying? It's included in my rent. Girl, no, they will tag your water bill onto your rent. You gonna pay some water now. So, that's that. As far as electricity, you know, you have to get your lights cut on before you move in. You cannot wait and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to get my lights cut on. Like, they will not give you the keys to your apartment until they know that your lights are on. That's something I didn't know. I was completely caught off guard. I said, what? They was like, yep, you can't get your keys unless you have renter's insurance on your apartment, and you got to have your lights cut on. They include water inside the rent, so the water automatically cuts on. You know, like the water is automatically cut on when, you know, you sign your lease for the apartment or whatever. They cut the water on themselves. But that's all that happened. But now let's talk about how I took my route without saving money. But if you do save money, girl, first month rent, second month rent, ain't nothing, breeze, you know what I'm saying? How I didn't really have time to save money. So this is, baby, this is a miracle. Like, me getting approved for this apartment at 18 with $0. Like, when I say $0, like, y'all, you know how a lot of people be like, oh, I got my first apartment with $0. Like, no, I got my first apartment with $0. When I had signed that lease, girl, I had to go get a whole title loan. Like, sis, no lie. A whole title loan, then pay the administration fee. Like, I ain't saved it, no money. Stuff came out with my car, I had to get my car fixed. Like, I had $0. So I had to do, what I did is I did the title loan on my car so that I would be able to pay the administration fee and the prorated rent, which is rent for the rest of the month, because I moved in on the 15th. Like, well, no, I signed my lease like in the middle of the month on the 15th, so my prorated rent it was like $200 something, wasn't a lot. But you would still have to pay your full month's rent on the 1st. So, yeah. But I had to do that, and then after I paid that, I used the rest of the money to cut the lights on and do the renter's insurance. But when I actually move all my stuff in here, your girl has nothing. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I took out another loan, you know, to get my rent paid. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, don't mess your credit up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if I had messed my credit up, like, because I know as soon as I turn 18, like, let's say I didn't, you know, I was getting these little credit cards for these shopping places inside of Tanger Outlet, like all these little shops. I'm getting all these little credit cards from them, not paying them back. Credit eat up. No. Or I'm getting all these credit cards from Capital One, Bank of America, all these places, and no. Don't mess your credit up, because, honey, as a struggling student, you gonna need that option of getting a loan. Baby girl, you gonna need it. So let's not do that. Your friend come up to you, oh girl, let's go get a Victoria's Secret credit card. No, don't do it. Like, don't even. And then after I took out the loan, to pay, I got a credit card, which was actually really good idea. Because when I make tips, I put all my tips on my credit card, all my tips on my credit card, good. And then with my second job, I make sure with that job, all my money is deposited into my checking account. But my credit card is strictly for my tips. And I do that because I need, two accounts. One account will pay bills, other account keep pretty, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that happens. Like, bills gotta stay paid, but you still gotta, show them who you are, baby. You gotta be that chick. Like, cause sis, that's dot on dot. They can't take that from you. You're always bougie, period. Bougie. I'm always a part of that clan. Bougie. Period. But back on track. Now I'm getting off track. Anyways. So, I did all of that. And this is my route, what I took, because I didn't save no money. After I got all the loans, finally, afloat on my feet. Right now, I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling. I'm not ready for an apartment tour just yet, because I ain't got it decorated like how I want to. Like, I'm trying to have that thing looking like Kayla Nicole, you know what I'm saying? Like, you must not know. I want the mirror with the fur on it. I want the lights, like what's good? That's the life I'm trying to live. Living lavish. But I'm bougie on a budget at this point, so your girl got to slow her roll. Bills come first. But once these bills get paid, honey, best believe. Apartment tour, like, yes, LED lights here. This is mood lights over there. Really feeling the vibe. But the moral of the story is to get your first apartment at 18. On your 18th birthday, you gotta hustle. You got to, you gotta want it. You gotta be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know, like, hey, what I did is I got in good with, one of the people. I was like, man, listen, I really need this apartment. Like, I'm really pushing. Like, I gotta get this. I gotta get in. Like, I was telling her my whole life story. Like, sis, we bougie. We here. We sis. We real good sis. Like, come on. So I had texted her and I let her know, like, I just did the application, push me through. That's what I say, you gotta find somebody in there and you gotta be like, sis, we good sis, we here, push me through. What's good? Because you can go the cosigner route, the guarantor route, but that's just a whole, because then you gotta pay for them, they gotta get approved, and if they don't get approved, then you don't get approved, so then you gotta try again. So it's just too much, girl. Listen, you get approved on your own. Now it's just me on the list, you know what I'm saying? It can be done. If anybody got any questions, like, sis, like, what do I do about this, what do I do with that, comment. Or you can go to my Instagram, that's gonna be in the description box down below, and send me a DM, like, sis, girl, I don't understand about this part right here. I'm finna, girl, let me tell you how you handle that, because we gotta get you in too. Because, girl, at first I was scared about living alone. Then I was like, girl, I'm free. I got freedom. Like, I can go and be like, ooh, 2 o'clock in the morning, I feel like Dunkin' Donuts. Or I could be like, 2 o'clock in the morning, get up and leave, go to Walmart, get something to cook, and lay down. Like, I could just, it's the freedom. Like, as a teenager, like, to feel the freedom, it's just like, wow. But then the bills, you just be like, wow. Okay, head slap there. But to me, I feel like, freedom comes with no price with me. So bills, and it's not really an issue. Bills is the issue when they spring it upon me and they be like, oh yeah, and this additional price. Like, well, baby, when was you gonna tell me that? So I gotta plan for it. Like, I thought we were here, good sis. Ooh, it's so much. But in the comments, let me know whatever you want me to go more in detail about as far as apartment hunting, saving for your apartment, getting approved for your first apartment, and if y'all want me to do a video on got the full lace platinum blonde wig from Kitcher's Boutique. So out of those 4 topics, let me know. We gonna settle that. See you later, my good sis.